Alright, hey everyone, and welcome to a little video showing you how I made the April Fool's video for 2021. That is right, we're here. It's the 24th of the 3rd, so a little over a week until the video has to release. And I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to get it done in time, but it should be alright. I do have some other school stuff going on at the moment, but that's fine. It should be okay. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. I would recommend it. I haven't seen it. I'm just starting making it now, but I assumed it turned out well. So yeah, anyway. So obviously you've already seen the video and you know, I guess how it turned out and what ends up happening in the video, but I don't yet. And I'm going to have some predictions, I guess. These are my plans so far. And I guess it'll be interesting to see how much that plan changed over time. So my plan right now is I want to do a little thing, I guess, making fun of Dream a little bit. Not making fun of, parodying. Yeah, parodying Dream's kind of videos, I guess. Because he got stupidly popular relatively recently, and I don't fully understand it myself. I mean, I'm not the biggest Dream fan. Sorry to any Dream fans watching this video. Anyway, I want to make a video parodying Dream because I thought it would be funny, and I don't know, bit of a meme at the moment, a bit of a joke between a lot of my friends, so yeah. So what I want to do, my idea of how the video is going to go in my head is that it's going to be like a hunter vs speedrunner type thing, of course, because, you know, that's the videos that he makes, obviously. And the way it's going to work is it's going to be kind of playing off the fact that, you know, a lot of people have been accusing him of faking speedruns or whatever. And I don't really care about the drama personally. I don't have any side on it. I just think it would be funny to make fun of it from the outside. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I think progressively throughout the whole video, I'm going to have some clever cuts in there, hopefully. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we'll see. I want to have some little cuts in there, and then I'll switch between data packs. And each data pack is going to slowly, I guess, increase the luck of the game and just change things with the loot tables mainly. That's kind of what I want to do. And it's going to start off with something basic, something very subtle, like a cow dropping 3 leather, you know, something that's, you know, not super noticeable, I guess. And then throughout the video, it's going to get progressively more and more obvious that the luck is tilted in my favor here. So by the end of it, I think we're going to be like hunting Enderman because, you know, it's Minecraft speedrun. I got to get to the end or something. And so I'm hunting Enderman to try and get Ender Pearls, obviously. And I want to just like kill a squid and it'll drop like an Ender Pearl. And I think that would be funny. It sounds stupid now, hopefully it's funny in the end, but yeah. And speaking of the end, I think once I get to the end, that was a beautiful transition by the way. Once I get to the end, I want to like, maybe I'll realize, oh no, I forgot beds, and then I'll just mine the end stone and it'll drop a bed each. And just ridiculous things like that. And maybe I'll check my inventory. Yeah, okay. So you need like snowballs or arrows or bows and stuff to, you know, get rid of the pillars. So maybe I will look in my inventory, realize I don't have any snowballs or arrows or anything, and then I'll go out, I'll walk around a little bit, and then open my inventory again and have snowballs. And I could do that through a number of different ways. I could do the /give command, but I think the way I want to do it is using a cut, which is gonna be hard to hide, but I'm willing to accept the challenge. So yeah, anyway, that's basically my predictions of what I want the video to turn out like. We'll see how much that changes over time, I guess. So the first thing here are these two folders here, data pack template and pack 1. So I got this off a tutorial. I'll try and link that in the description if I remember. And we have pack 1 here, which is literally just the data pack thing with these entities thing here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Minecraft folder, go to versions, and you can actually go ahead and if I go to this, open with 7-zip, don't use WinRAR, 7-zip is great. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Minecraft folder, go to versions, and you can actually go ahead and if I go to this, open with 7-zip with my first idea, and that is with the cow to drop 3 pieces of leather. So let's look for cow here. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, so cow should be, there it is, cow. And I should just be able to, where is it? I should just be able to drag that into there, and then boom, now I can edit this. Okay, so I don't fully understand how all of this works, to be honest, but all I know is that this is leather down here, this is 2, and this is 0. The minimum you can get is 0, the maximum you can get is 2. So I'm going to, I guess, just kind of change that to 3. So this is probably not optimal. I can probably make it so it's just 3 without the minimum and maximum. But I'm going to go ahead and just change those both to 3. And hopefully that works. Okay, pack 1 has been enabled. Reload. Okay, so now if we kill a cow, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll drop 3 leather. Let's take a look. Yes, there we go. 3 leather from that cow. That is amazing. I've got more leather than I do beef at this point. So now that I know that's how that works, that shouldn't be too difficult to, I guess, make the rest of the thing. So I started by making some more data packs with the data pack template, but then really quickly realized that it was kind of hard to keep track of what stage of the game each of the data packs were going to be in, so I just went ahead and renamed them to something a little easier to understand. Then I decided to make a bit of a list because I just kept coming up with different ideas for stuff that I wanted to do way quicker than I was actually able to make them. So I thought I'd make a list, and then that will give me a pretty clear indication of what I actually want to implement into the different data packs. Alright, so update. Here is my list so far. It starts off very, very subtle, and it gets a lot less subtle pretty quickly. I wanted it to get less subtle a lot slower, but I mean, to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. The diamond sword has hoe recipe. That was an idea I had, and I wanted to add that in here, although that's probably going to be a surface portal thing, I think. But I'm going to add it in here just in case I want to do it while I'm mining as well. There also is the thing that slimes drop vortex armor. This is a joke that some of my real life friends might understand, but yeah, this is vortex armor from Terraria, by the way. So I need to retexture maybe some diamond armor or something. Yeah, I might make it diamond armor just so you can wear it and just retexture that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just retexture some random items. I have no idea yet, but yeah. So slimes are going to drop vortex armor, which will be funny. And then from there, we're going to go up to the surface and create a portal from one of those surface lava lakes. And the diamond sword is still going to have the hoe recipe, so yep, I can craft that up here as well. Oak logs are going to drop spruce ones, so, you know, I'm going to mine like a tree and it's going to drop spruce logs, going to think nothing of it. This is not going to be super subtle though. All sheep are pink. Now, it's going to be a little bit subtle, but I think it'll be pretty easily noticeable after the first few sheep, because I'll see one sheep, it'll be like, oh, pink sheep, that's awesome. And then slowly but surely, more sheep, are going to be turning pink. So yeah, I think that'll be funny. And then I think I'll get to a point where I construct the portal. I'm like, oh, I didn't get a flint and steel. I don't have any flint. And then I'll just destroy a tall grass block and it will drop flint. I think that could be funny. And then we're going to go to the nether. So first of all, this is where basically the subtlety goes out the window. Nether gold is going to drop gold blocks. Yes, I'm going to mine a nether gold, it's going to drop a gold block, and that'll get my bartering to go really quickly as well. And on top of that, bartering is always going to give 20 ender pearls, and blazes drop basically a stupid amount of blaze rods. That is essentially the thing as well. I'll see if I can reduce that number, because coal ore over here is going to drop ender eyes. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I might make coal ore drop something else, but I figured that would be kind of a funny addition for now. And another one is that you can mine lava, so which shouldn't be too hard. I think I might just like retexture glowstone or something and just place it there to, you know, have the lava animation stuff as well. Maybe sea lanterns, actually, that would work. And of course it's going to drop snowballs because, you know, why not? And I'm going to need snowballs anyway to, I guess, destroy the end pillars. So that idea of opening the inventory, I might do that as well, but I think I'm going to do the lava tactic. And of course, the way I'm going to do that is beforehand, I'm going to go into the stronghold and replace all the lava with like sea lanterns or something. And then finally, in the endstone drops beds. Boom, there we go. So I'll get there, realize, oh, I don't have any beds, and then I'll just mine some endstone and get some beds. I'm going to make sure that the seed that I pick has a platform that's kind of like near the surface, so it's not like underground, so I don't have to dig to get up, because otherwise, you know, I'll end up with a lot of beds in my inventory. So that's my idea so far. I think I'm going to quickly test all of these just to make sure that this works. I'm going to save this, and yeah, let's put all these data packs into the game and let's test that they actually work. Okay, so I've got the very extensive list on my screen, and you can see it's over there. And so let's first of all test the cow thing once again, even though I already tested it and it was true, but let's test it one more time. Boom, got 3 leather from it. Awesome. All right, next up, let's test this recipe. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay. And the sword is still normal. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to try and fix that. Okay, oak logs drop spruce ones. Let's see if that works. It does. Yes, that is perfect. Tall grass drops flint. Yes, it does. Amazing. Okay, now I'm in the nether here to test a couple things. That is ridiculous. Blocks of gold, and then I can just convert that and then trade with the piglins. Speaking of which, I need to find some piglins. Okay, now this one is extremely iffy. I have no idea if this is actually going to work, but let's give it a go. Please, please, please. 3. Okay, he only dropped 3 ender pearls. Right. That could have been pure luck that I got ender pearls that time. It was pure luck. Okay, that one doesn't work. That's fair enough. I was very iffy about whether that would actually work. Okay, now blazes. Let's kill one of these guys and let's see. 50 blaze rods. Okay, let's chuck down a coal ore and let's see. Yep, it dropped an ender eye. And I'm also a little bit iffy about the end stone, but let's see. Blue bed, let's go. Boom. Awesome. Okay, so the only two that didn't work is the diamond sword has hoe recipe, which I guess I could put that there again, and the bartering always gives 20 ender pearls. They're the two things that didn't quite work out properly. And to be fair, they're the two things that weren't as straightforward, I guess. Ah, okay, so the name doesn't actually matter at all. This actually needs to be changed to sword, and in the hoe one, I guess it needs to be changed to hoe. There we go, now it works. Awesome. And I think that's me done for today. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and try and fix the pickle and bartering thing, along with implement some of the other features that I wanted to. Alright, so on the next day, I went ahead and started to implement some of the things that I hadn't implemented yet, along with fixing the pickle and bartering setup. So I think I'm going to let the time lapse go, put some text on screen, show you what I'm doing. And boom, just like that, that is all the data pack and resource pack stuff done that I want to do for now. So all of these features have been implemented, and I even went ahead and added another thing here that says all sheep are Jeb sheep down here. I also moved the slime drops vortex armor from the mining up here to down here, because this is where things are going to get very, very obvious. And I thought having the slime dropping the vortex armor wouldn't be too, it would be too obvious for this section up here. Plus I accidentally added it to the stronghold hunting and I really couldn't be bothered to move it. So yeah, it's there now. Alright, so now I need to go ahead and start planning out, I guess, a seed. And yeah, planning out an entire run. And then yeah, start recording it, I guess. So let's create a couple seeds here and let's see if we can find a good one. So the seed I was looking for had to have a couple of different things incorporated into it. First of all, it needed a surface lava lake pretty close to the spawn, one that I could, actually get to relatively quickly. Also some surface caves were pretty important. I needed to be able to, quickly get into the caves and get mining. The final thing I was looking for was the end spawn location had to not be underground. Otherwise I'd be mining too much endstone, which each piece of endstone would give me beds, and it kind of ruins the joke straight up. So I kind of wanted to save that for a little bit later. So luckily, this seed I'm about to show you had all of those things. Okay, so this is where the spawn is, just over here. And then I guess at the start of the speedrun, I can start making my way over in this direction. There should be a ravine around here somewhere. Yep, I'll go down here, I think, and just kind of make my way into this cave here, and this should connect up with the abandoned mine shaft. Yep, and then I can just go mining in here. And I might add some, I guess, fake diamonds in there as well, just to skew the luck a little bit in my way. There's plenty of iron over here. I might even just add some diamond ore in here. So it's just going to start off looking like a one vein, and then it's going to just expand out massively, I guess. So we come down here, and there's 3 more diamonds down here. They still can't naturally spawn here. And then it'll open up to a ravine, and then maybe I'll have some more diamonds down here. Oh, there's some natural diamonds there. And I can add some more over here. In fact, I think the diamonds up here are a little bit too obvious. So these ones are okay. But the ones that are up here, where is it? These ones, a little bit too much, I think. A little bit too much. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just maybe even entirely get rid of that diamond vein there. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm just like, yep. Oh, diamonds. And I just happen to know that. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to do that. So I'll just run up here, mine this block, and there's diamonds. Yeah, okay, so I'll come up here, mine the diamonds, craft a diamond hoe, but it turns out to be a sword. I'll come down here, and then mine those diamonds, and then I'll come over here, and then see diamonds down there. I'll go down there and mine these, and then there's some more over here. Perfect, okay. And then I think at that point I can make my way back up to the surface. Perfect. Maybe dig up in this direction so that I'm over here, and then there'll be the surface lava lake, make a portal, go through, and then go to the nether. What's the nether look like, actually? Because that is another thing, nether fortresses. Let's actually hope there's a nether fortress very close by, otherwise this might be difficult. No nether fortresses though, it seems. Wonder if we could make our own. Now it's not going to be big, but I think it's probably worth making our own nether fortress in a way. Alright, let's make our nether fortress here. It's going to be the most smallest, simplest nether fortress ever, but it should work. So I think I want to make it come over here and then just like have it end here maybe. Okay, this is looking relatively true to the nether fortress nature, I guess. So let's build these blocks going in there as well, of course, and I guess we'll make this go a little bit further in, maybe just there, and that'll be our entire nether fortress. And in fact, I might even just like put a blaze spawner in behind here. So if I just give myself a spawner here, and then I can just turn that into a blaze spawner, and that should spawn blazes around here. Perfect, yes. And that'll only spawn if I get close to it. So yeah, perfect. That is basically what we want, I think. We won't ever see the spawner, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Anyway, so yeah, that is, I think, the entire speedrun. Let's just find where the stronghold is. Over at negative 1,300. That's okay. That shouldn't be too hard to find, I don't think. Here it is. Here's the portal room. I'm going to make sure that I actually remember where this is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. So you can see I'm going to replace these blocks with the lava blocks, which of course I will be able to mine, and I'll come up here and be like, oh, snowballs. And then I'll just mine these and get snowballs from them. I think that could be funny. So yeah, I'll probably keep these as regular lava though, and just keep these as a special lava. And I will go ahead and actually mark down the coordinates of this as well eventually. And of course I'll go to the end, mine some endstone, get some beds, and kill the ender dragon. I'll make sure I have some blocks on me as well. That'll be important. But other than that, that should be the entire thing done. So yes, it is entirely staged. Everything about this is staged. Alright, anyway, so now I guess it's time to make a coordinates list, and then I guess talk one of my friends through it. I'm probably not going to record it tonight. I'll end up recording it maybe tomorrow night or on the weekend or some point. Something like that, I'm not sure. Anyway, this video is well underway. That's awesome.
Because do you remember that idea I had where it's like I fall down a ravine that you're at the bottom of and I just have a bunch of shit on.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
yes.
Awesome.
We should definitely do that commune.
Wait, slimes drop what?
Vortex armor.
Slimes drop what? Alright, so whoever sprited the vortex armor needs to be put to death.
Yeah, what item is the vortex armor for you? Is it diamond?
It is, no, it's like painting, brown dye, and cyan dye.
Oh.
I just wanted to use items I wouldn't come across in the game.
Yeah, so just run and we'll...
Okay,
and just tell us what to do as we go.
I'm gonna run up here. Actually, no, that's probably not that's probably not a good idea because you'll definitely be able to hit me there. And maybe if I do lose George at this point, might be a good idea. So then I can just like mine a tree or two.
Running this way.
Ah, crap.
This is why Dream takes like 4 weeks to upload a video because he's too busy planning how it's gonna work.
And then you'll jump down and I'll be like, oh, place a block. Like that, yeah.
Well, Ethan just sucked. Just purposely like make sure you don't make it. So like don't jump too close to the edge. Just
holy shit.
Yeah, just intentionally be really shit.
Yeah, literally.
Ethan, you gotta die by wolves. I'll just place a few.
Yeah, I know. I have to die by wolves.
Remember, Ethan, to die by wolves.
Oh shit! I have no idea. Thanks so much for reminding me.
Alright, so I'm going through and editing this right now, and I thought there were a couple interesting things that I would include. First of all, in its current state, I had the script. Hang on, let me find the script. Yeah, so this is the script that I wrote out real quick. I literally just went through one of Dream's videos and basically copy-pasted what he said, but just changing a couple things, like, you know, the winner gets $74,000. He did say the winner got like $20,000 or something, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna up that to $74,000. Anyway, so here is the actual project. Here's me.
In this video, 2 of my friends try to hunt me down before I can speedrun the game and kill the Ender Dragon.
That's my script reading there. Unfortunately, YouTube to MP3 is not really working at the moment, so I can't put the in there because, you know, I want to, of course. But this is so weird to edit for me because I'm leaving in so much. Like, I would normally cut out any blank space in the waveform, but there's so much blank space there because Dream does that. He just leaves in a lot of blank space in some of his videos, so it's like, ugh. So I'm trying to leave as much blank space as possible. Something, where is it? It's down here. There's so many cuts in here that, like, I put in. There's one that's kind of not super noticeable, and that is up here, right? So there's actually a cut here. I'll just do this, and let's see. Can you spot it? It's kind of subtle. It's a little bit subtle. It's actually right in here. So I open my inventory once, and then I move up, and then open it again. And as you can see, if you look in the background, the camera jumps a lot. So all of a sudden, I was like standing there when I cut, and then I was all the way over here. And that is because I wanted to put food in my inventory. I didn't want to just like die. There was not really any other way I'd be able to survive there, so I just gave myself steak. Something else that's kind of funny is is it here?
Skeleton's a killer.
Yes, okay, so the reason I put a cut in there is because if I just extend this by any amount, you can see
Skeleton's a killer.
he actually kills me. I had to cut that out, and I thought the funniest way to do it was to not be discreet at all. I was going to include one frame of like the death screen, but that was like way too obvious, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna like...
Skeleton's a killer.
You can see he turns around and it kind of implies that he's going to kill me. I wish I could get a bit of the axe swing in there, but the death screen comes in too fast. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But oh, I almost forgot the reason I actually started this recording in the first place. So what we did is I had one of my friends flying around in spectator mode. What happened is, I'll undo this in a second, but you can see that he changes into spectator mode, which shows up in chat, which was really annoying. Because Ethan said this funny line about the dual-wielding pickaxes, which kind of alludes back to the dual-wielding sword thing, which was like here.
Yeah, well, he's got 2 pickaxes, 2 wooden pickaxes. Dual-wielding? Don't think so.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny. And so I decided to include that by copying the audio over, but just putting in a different thing. And there's actually a cut here, which also hopefully not that noticeable.
Yeah, well, he's got...
I put a little cross dissolve there to be like not too long that it is super obvious, but not too short that it, you know, it doesn't make a difference. So you can see it does cross dissolve there, but I think it's pretty unnoticeable, to be honest.
Yeah, well, he's got 2...
Like, if you're just looking at here, it's like, oh, can you notice where the dissolve is?
Yeah, well, he's got 2 pickaxes.
You can kind of notice it if you're looking for it, but if you're not looking for it, then if you're not looking for it in that specific spot, it's fine, which is kind of what I'm going for. So, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep editing this video now for real. Let's go. Alright, so now this is weird. I'm editing a clip of me editing, and pretty soon I'm going to be editing a clip of me editing a clip of me editing. So, yeah, that'll be strange. Anyway, the video's done. The video is done and out from my perspective at this point, and this is what it looks like in the thing. You can see there's a lot of uncut bits, like this whole uncut section here. I really struggle to do that. For reference, this is the behind the scenes video. This is what this looks like. So this is like an average video for me, and this is the April Fool's video. Yeah, so these are about the same length. This is 23 minutes, and this is 20 minutes here, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, as I say, the video is completely done at this point, and there's a couple things that I want to kind of mention really quickly. The first of which being around here somewhere. Yeah, so if you look in here, there's actually a cut here, but let's see, can you spot where the cut is? Did we already pass? Yeah, we already passed. I didn't even know where the cut was. No, okay, so the cut is right when I look down at the Nether Fortress there. So yeah, you can see the exact, like you can see the cut there. It's very discreet, very, very discreet. Unless I point exactly out where it is, it's hard to tell. I was there with some of my friends when they were watching it, and yeah, they had no idea the cut was there. Also, you may notice this little repeating pattern here. Yes, I did totally just take blank space from somewhere up here, I do believe, and I'd copy pasted it across here because there was some weird overlapping issues with the audio. Because when we were in the Nether, there was a point where Ethan and George were like, oh, we found the Nether portal, yeah, we found it. And then after I exited the portal, we were like, hang on, that kind of ruins a couple things. Nah, we'll make it so they don't find the Nether portal yet. And so all of a sudden, I'm in the Nether, and they're like, oh yes, found the portal, found the portal. And then as soon as I go out of the Nether, I put the cut in there, which, by the way, there is a cut as soon as I get out of the Nether, which would be here. So it's impossible to notice because it's in the loading screen. So in here, right, like in this section where I copy pasted this, they're talking about, oh yes, found the portal, okay, awesome, I see it, I see it. And then we come out, and then it says this.
Forrest, I'm looking for the portal.
I'm looking for the portal. Yeah, no, that doesn't work if they've already found the portal. So I had to cut and paste a few bits of audio there, I guess. And yeah, so that's basically the entire video. In terms of the intro, pretty simple. I just got this color balance, HLS, put the saturation to -80, put in a couple things. This is a green screen thing. I couldn't get it like to actually be good. So like if I just do this, like that's about the best I could get it. But even then, I think the bell is see-through. Oh no, it's not. And I guess I could do a bit of edge thin there as well, and then boom. But yeah, the point is, it's not a very good subscribe thing. It's kind of bad. I also sped it up, so it was originally slower, which I think would have made it funnier if it was slower. I sped it up 300%. So this is the original, right? So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell because it's free, and you can always change your mind later or something. Also, buy my merch, only available for a limited time. That's the actual speed of it, which is ridiculous. I thought having it really slow would be funny, but like it goes way too far. Like it ends about here, and I can't have it end there. Like that, no, that wouldn't work. So I had to speed it up, unfortunately. But yeah, that is the entire video. There's a couple other things in there that I'm not going to mention, otherwise this video is going to be stupidly long. But yeah, anyway, with that, I think that's just about the end of the behind the scenes video. Yeah, so this is going to go up tomorrow, my time. You can see the date there. I've spent like all of today editing because I've been stockpiling videos for when I'm going on a camping trip. But anyway, so I think that's going to just about do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it almost inspiring in a way as well. I know whenever I see behind the scenes videos of other YouTubers, I'm like, yeah, that makes me want to do YouTube stuff. So hopefully that did that a little bit for you as well. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I think that's going to just about do it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing if you enjoyed it that much. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, that's the one. Goodbye.